Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Looks like we're ready to go. Sorry about the audio issues, folks. We are up and running. Not quite the audio engineer, but Mark Sickles joining me tonight. I'm Chuck Crazy here on SHN Sports. Right now, the Lions went down 1-2-3 in the opening stanza of tonight's ball game.
Yeah, we had a ground out to third, ground out to short. Jaron Cotton got a single, then a pop up to second base if you weren't watching and listening audio only. And then Ethan Toller, the first batter for the Grizzlies, went down looking. And now we're up to a 2-1 count with one out.
Yeah, finally. If we sound a little stressed, that's just me stressing out over the fact that we did not have audio. And thank you for tuning in to Lion Baseball. We didn't get an opportunity to discuss the district standings. The easiest route for the Lions is to win their 2 games and have the Georgetown Eagles drop their 2 games. The Eagles got a good program, but they also have 2 tough matchups, and we'll get into that in between some innings a little bit later. That one fouled back. The count's going to remain 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Dylan Capers on the mound for Leander, and for the Grizzlies, Shane Monahan.
Monahan at the plate. Two, and Capers sits down Monahan swinging. 2 strikeouts in a row for Dylan Capers. So that'll bring to the plate Brett Hall, the center fielder for Glenn. We'll bring you all of the action tonight as well as Friday night. The Lions play host to the Eastview Patriots. And we'll try to keep the scoreboard current. That's a strike on the inside. Count evens up 1-1 to Brett Hall. Capers working quickly, delivers, gets him swinging for strike 2. They 1-2 count.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Hall.
Yeah, sun is directly in the eyes of the second baseman, kind of right field as well, and first baseman. That whole right side of the infield, if you're looking from behind home plate, is looking directly in the sun.
You can see the shadow cast, and that is a base hit there by Brett Hall. And so the Grizzlies will have a runner on with 2 outs, very similar to what the Lions did in the first half of the inning.
Jackson Dalloway on deck for the Grizzlies.
That brings to the plate A.J. Click, number 10, the catcher, to face Dylan Capers.
Brett Hall over there at first with a pretty big lead. Let's see if Capers throws it over, and he does. He's back in plenty of time.
I keep thinking Bret Hart, which is a wrestler, not a baseball player. But oh, and there goes we're getting caught up on our broadcast here on my phone. If you can hear an echo, it is now a 1 ball, no strike count here to A.J. Click. Lions have beat the Glen Grizzlies in their first matchup. Throw from Sisson not in time. A called strike on that pitch delivery, but it will be a stolen base by Brett Hall. Click has a 1-1 count here. Now he's got a runner at second base. There's a pitch. It's low. 2 ball, 1 strike count. Click digs in. Capers looks back at second, delivers home. He's just outside. It's now a 3 ball, 1 strike count to A.J. Click.
You can hear the breeze. I don't think we've had a game without a breeze, Chuck.
No. That's one of the things about baseball season in high school. It's always colder than it should be, and it's always windy. Here's the pitch.
Going.
Swing and a miss. The runner will advance to third on the stolen base as Sisson loses the handle, getting the ball out of his catcher's mitt. The count's full now to A.J. Click.
3 balls and 2 strikes to A.J. 2 down.
We'll see if Capers can retire the side with a 3rd strikeout here. Click digs in. Capers starts the windup. Runner getting a big lead. And it'll be a walk. It looked like a strike to me, but instead there'll be runners on the corners. And that'll bring up Jackson Dunaway, the first baseman.
Berman on deck.
So he'll see what he can do here with 2 runners on.
Yeah, first and third situation, 2 outs. Jackson Dunaway stepping in the box. Lions need 1 more out. See Buentello covering his eyes. He can't see a thing.
First pitch delivery, high. Well, and obviously Dylan Capers has that same sun in his face. You know, I mean, it is coming from behind us and not directly in his face, but I'm sure he would argue that it is directly in his face. 1-0 delivery. Sisson fakes the throw, and they get him in a rundown here at third. Brett Hall. And they'll get him in the rundown.
Nice job by the Lions picking off Brett Hall. Trying a little bit to scooch down third. Good fake by Capers throwing towards second. Hall came off way too much. Easy pickoff and rundown, and that's the 3rd out.
So we will take a short break here. Or do you want to let's talk a little bit of we'll stay with the broadcast here. Let's talk a little bit about the scenarios that could benefit Leander.
Yeah, just looking at the standings right now, Liberty Hill is at 9-3, Rouse is at 9-3, Cedar Park is at 9-3, Georgetown is at 8-4, and Leander is at 6-6. So Leander has to win both games.
Yeah, that's the first thing.
And we need Georgetown basically to lose both games.
That's the direct route, but I understand that and I didn't get a full explanation, but last game I was talking to Coach King pre-game, and he said that there's a couple of other scenarios that are obviously not the ideal scenarios, but that the Lions could end up in. One of the things that because the Timberwolves can still win district. And, you want them to be competing, and they have Georgetown tonight, I believe.
Yeah, let me pull up who Cedar Park has on their schedule. Tonight, they are at Rouse, and then they play Georgetown.
Okay, so they have Rouse tonight, and then they have Georgetown. So, we don't really care if Cedar Park beats Rouse tonight. But if they beat Rouse tonight, they'll be playing for first place.
Yeah.
So, that can benefit Leander because they'll come out more focused. So, and we'll get started here in the top of the second. Do you want to call play-by-play for this inning, Mark?
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
And we'll switch after this.
So stepping in right now is number 22 for Leander. Third baseman, Lucas Flores. Shane Monahan on the mound for the Glen Grizzlies.
For the Lions here in the top of the second. Number 22, the third baseman, Lucas Flores. Damien Stout on deck.
I had one. I'm not sure what happened to it. We'll go get one between innings.
No big deal. So take a little bit of time here as Lucas Flores is adjusting his Can't see with the
Batter's gloves.
batter's gloves. Putting those on.
Baseball players are known for adjusting.
So Leander went 4 up, 3 down in the first. Cotton getting a single. Stranded at first. Glen Grizzlies went up 4 up, 3 down and had Brett Hall stranded at third. Flores stepping in from the left side. Monahan getting ready to throw. First pitch low. Bounced in. Ball 1.
Monahan starting off with a little bit of junk here this inning. Kind of a herky-jerky delivery.
Shot towards center field. And it's going to be caught out there by Brett Hall. Nice job.
Over-the-shoulder basket catch.
Nice job. Got a good read on that one. He's got good speed and able to track that one down. So too bad for Lucas Flores. He hit a shot out there to center field, but Brett Hall make a good defensive play. So 1 out here, top of the second inning. All tied up 0-0.
Fielder, Damien Stout. Caden on deck.
Damien Stout stepping in, the right fielder, number 19. Curveball inside for a ball.
Yeah, he started out with that pitch on that corner the last couple of batters, and Stout able to lay off it there. He likes that inside on the righties.
Oh, late called strike.
Looked pretty low.
Count now even at 1-1, 1 out. Scoreless game. Thanks for tuning in.
Apologize for the audio issues. That's on me.
Breaking ball over for a strike. Count now 1-2 to Stout.
I can't even blame equipment this time. Sometimes I can, not this time. Operator error.
Monahan, 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball fouled off towards the Lions dugout. So we'll reset again with another 1-2 pitch coming up. Fouled off right off the fist.
Yeah, he fought that one off. He had at least one pitch in this at bat called on that inside corner, and he wasn't going to allow that one to get by him without getting part of the bat on it at least. Maybe his fist, like you said. He didn't shake his hand though. So.
Breaking ball hit towards center field. Hall getting under it. Second out of the inning. And now stepping in, number 21, catcher Caden Sisson.
Sisson, the catcher. Now batting. Aiden Salazar on deck.
Monahan gets a sign. 2 outs here, top of the second inning. First pitch, fastball inside for a ball.
Good eye by Sisson there. He came with that first pitch inside on that corner trying to get a called strike.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah, it came as far outside without, it being obvious on that delivery. So two extremes there to Sisson, one way inside and then one pretty far out.
1-1 pitch for Monahan. Swing and a miss, breaking ball. Pretty good pitch. Took a little bit off of that and it just dropped down.
Yeah, the bottom just dropped out of that one.
So Caden Sisson looking at a 1-2 count, 2 outs. Nobody on base. Ground ball towards third, backhand, cross the diamond, bounce, 2 bouncer, and got him in time.
Tough break there.
That was Justin Qureshi with the backhand and throw across to first baseman.
Pretty good
Jackson
play.
Dunaway. So that's the third out. Lions go 3 up, 3 down. And we'll be right back after this. You're listening to Leander Lions Baseball on SHN Sports. Welcome back to Glenn High School, where Leander is here playing the Glenn Grizzlies. We have a scoreless game heading into the bottom of the second inning. Leander's wearing their gray on gray with blue hats, and Grizzlies are white on white. First pitch from Capers. Fastball over for a strike. Jackson Dunaway takes his second strike. First baseman, number 17.
Capers settling in here a little bit.
0-2 pitch. Breaking ball just a bit high and outside.
But you could argue that he was already settled in when he came into the game. With a couple of strikeouts in the first.
Swing and a miss.
At a third now here.
Dunaway goes down swinging. That's the first out. And stepping in now, the right fielder, number 14, Ethan Berman.
Here's the right fielder, Ethan Berman.
Sounds like a tailor-made name for the Milwaukee Brewers.
Yep.
And he's having to take his necklace off. How many times do we see this throughout the season, Mark?
Yep.
And it's not every official, but you can pretty much guarantee that it's going to happen at least once a week throughout the season, that a player, tries to get away with wearing a choker or some type of necklace. You can't do that. It's against UIL rules.
First pitch high and inside. Fastball.
It is senior night here at Glenn.
Breaking ball. Good pitch by Capers.
They're playing all seniors. They'll have their ceremony post-game, though.
1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball fouled off. Count now 1-2 on Berman. So score update. Georgetown is leading Liberty Hill 2-0. We'll keep up with that as the game goes on. Breaking ball up high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fastball swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Capers. That's the 4th tonight.
He's just racking them up.
Number 7, Justin Qureshi stepping in, third baseman, number 7. 2 out, bottom of the 2nd inning. First pitch fastball strike.
You said that was a 2-0 lead by Georgetown over Rouse or Liberty Hill.
2-0 lead right now.
Liberty Hill, one of those.
That should be a foul ball or strike. There it is. So the count is now 0-2 with 2 outs.
The Liberty Hill's one of those teams that are tied for first at the moment, so they really need to win that game. They want to keep pace.
0-2 pitch from Capers. Short fly ball, middle of the infield. Cotton coming over, making the easy catch. 3 up, 3 down. So we will head to the top of the 3rd inning. We'll have Salazar, Langing, designated hitter for Gordon, then back to the top lineup with Wheatley. You're listening to SHN Sports. Mark Sickles and Chuck Cracy. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Glenn High School. Stepping in, top of the 3rd inning, number 5, center fielder Aiden Salazar. Shane Monahan still on the mound for the Grizzlies. Done a pretty good job tonight. Giving up 1 hit so far, no runs.
Yeah, keeping pace with Dylan Capers is not easy.
First pitch fouled off by Salazar.
If you're the opposing pitcher. And he's done so far. He's almost matched him strikeouts even. No, maybe
Nope,
not.
nope. Looking
Not
at
even
looking
close.
at our list
Not
here.
even close.
Ball outside, count no even at 1-1. The Lions need to get something started.
Yeah, Salazar would be a good option on the base path with his foot speed to lead off this inning. Kind of chase Monahan's if he can.
Hit foul. Count now goes to 1-2.
Yeah, he smoked it foul there. Got a nice piece of it, but couldn't straighten it out.
So Salazar gets ready. As you can see, the shadows getting awfully long out there. Ground ball towards shortstop.
He might
picks
be able
it up,
to beat it out.
throws it across.
Nope.
Got him in time. Now stepping in, the designated hitter, number 16, Chance Langing. Yeah, the pitcher's shadow's going all the way out to the right field fence, so sun will be down soon. Good thing I brought my hoodie out here.
Well, you know, and I went and did it again. I showed up with shorts, short sleeve shirt, no jacket, but fortunately I was able to find a blanket in my wife's vehicle, which I had to drive for a whole other reason.
So Langing stepping in. Left-handed batter. First pitch, ball.
Caden Wheatley on deck.
Lang had a nice outing against Vista Ridge over the weekend.
Yeah, pretty good ball game. I think that's why he's getting the nod here.
First pitch, or second pitch for a ball, so now it's 2-0. Multi-hit game on Saturday, and he's done a good job when he gets in there.
Well,
Another pitch outside, 3-0.
That's how you get the coach's attention, though, is when you get in the game, you produce.
Yep.
Offense, defense, all of that.
3-0 pitch. High ball 4. So Langing does his job. Gets on base with the walk. Now back to the top of the lineup with Caden Wheatley, who ground out to third base in the first.
I think Monahan's must have heard that Langang has been swinging the bat.
Monahan glancing over at Langing. Turns to bunt. Right back to the pitcher. Turns to throw to second base. And it's over his head. Langing is in safe with the throw over Worley's glove, who is covering from short. So now runners at first and second base.
Nice little call there by Coach Grissom to get the bat down, try to move the runner over, and force an error from the pitcher in the throw to try to get the leadoff runner out.
Two men on, one out. Stepping in, number 7, second baseman Andrew Buentello grounded out to short in the first. First pitch inside for a ball. See if they try and do something here with one out. Pretty big lead. Fouled off. Count even at 1. So Buentello's getting ready. Monahan getting a sign. Shot towards, tailing back towards right field. Able to get under with the sun, throws it in.
Yeah, too shallow to try to get a sacrifice to advance the runners. And instead just an out, a fly out.
And that was Ethan Berman out there in right field. Fighting off what's remaining of the sun. Wasn't that much of a play, but he was looking at it and able to get under that tailing ball.
Yeah, there's still enough of the sun over the horizon to affect outfield play.
So Jaron Cotton stepping in has the only hit so far tonight for the Lions. First pitch fastball strike.
Strike 1 on the inside corner.
A little bit low in the dirt, but runners are staying at their bases.
Yeah, good play by the catcher there to keep it in front of him.
Count now.
Ball and strike now. Cotton.
1-1, 2 outs. And looking at the score, Liberty Hill and Georgetown top of the third. Georgetown 3, Liberty Hill 0. And they're playing at Georgetown.
They obviously have the momentum, but Liberty Hill's not going to quit on a ball game like that, and they'll be rallying at some point during the game. Whether or not it's enough is another story.
Ball low. Count now 3-1 to Cotton.
3 balls and a strike now. Cotton.
Pretty good eye by Jaron there.
Third.
I'd like to see him lift one here over the third baseman's head.
Ground ball foul. Count now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. They will be moving, or they should be moving. No one really holding either runner on right now. Fly ball towards right field. Qureshi under it, able to make the third out, so Lions unable to get any runs. And we will head to the bottom of the third inning. Still scoreless here at Glenn High School. Stepping in for the Grizzlies will be Worley, Wilson, and then back to the lineup with Toller. We'll be right back. We are back at Glenn High School. Leander Lions baseball. Chuck Cracy, Mark Sickles here on SHN Sports. Logan Worley, the shortstop, number 2, getting ready to bat for the Grizzlies. Still on the mound, Dylan Capers. First pitch inside for a ball.
That'll brush you off. Dylan Capers brings one on the inside like that.
High, ball 2. Ball 3 outside.
He's just missing too. I mean, it's just by a nose hair.
Yeah, so far Capers has 2 strikeouts in each inning. 3-0 count to Worley. That's over for a strike.
Boy, that was a BB.
Yep.
A literal BB. 3-1.
Swing and a miss. He tried to hold up, but he went all the way around, so now we'll count as full.
Well, he started that swing like a home run swing, and that's kind of hard to check.
See some activity in the Lions bullpen. That's fouled off. Count will stay full. Looks like Max Kreitz is throwing a little bit over here, getting warm.
Just staying loose.
Ball inside, so Worley gets on base. Second base runner tonight. Third base runner tonight for the Grizzlies. Forgot about the pickoff on Hall when he got picked off third base. So 3 base runners tonight, 1 hit. 2 walks. Austin Wilson stepping in. Left fielder, number 3. Thrower to first base. Worley back in time. Peyton Gordon trying to keep him close. Throw over. Tags down. He's back again. Looking to bunt. Pulls it back. Flores is almost on top of him. By the time the ball got across, Flores is about 10 to 12 feet in on the turf and squares around again. A little bit high. Count now 20.
All of a sudden, Caper's thrown a lot of balls.
Yep.
He was throwing good strikes.
2-0 count, squaring around again. A little bit high. Count now 3-0 to Austin Wilson, the number 9 batter. Getting ready on deck is the leadoff hitter, Ethan Toller, number 5. 3 balls, no strikes, nobody out. Squares around. That's a strike.
3 balls and a strike on the corner.
Squaring around again, and that's low and bounces away. That's ball 4, so we'll have 2 runners on.
First and second for the Grizzlies.
2 consecutive walks for Capers.
Well, we've noticed that Dylan will talk to himself on the mound, and he's having a conversation with the second base umpire at the moment. But maybe the umpire thought, "Did you say something?"
First pitch, breaking ball, called a ball, a little bit high to
The hit-
Toller, the second baseman, who
Yeah.
struck out looking in the first.
Had Toller ready to bail out on that pitch.
Yeah, they're squaring around early. I think they're trying to take Capers out of his game right now, see if they can get to him to get some more runners on base. See if he squares around again. He does, and he bunts almost out of the batter's box. Foul ball.
That would have been an easy play for Sisson to get the lead runner, really, any runner.
Chris Wansky on deck.
But the ball bounced up and hit Toller in the arm.
Count now 1-1. Nobody out. 2 runners on. Peyton Gordon in far at first base, ready for another bunt, and he's going to square around. Called strike. Good pitch on the outside part of the plate. Count now 1-2. See if Capers can add to his strikeout total here. 1-2 count. Inside ball.
That was an 85-mile-an-hour pitch, according to the gun in front of us. Pretty good heat, considering he didn't rear back and throw it as hard as he could.
So now we've got a 2-2 count. Glanson back at second base. And he turns and gently throws it back there. Buentello.
Yeah, you got to be cautious on that throw to second. 1, you got to make sure somebody's covering. And 2, you got to make an accurate throw. Otherwise, it'll get into center field and allow the runners to advance.
And with that sun, not an easy catch sometimes.
No.
Here's a 2-2 pitch. High. Curveball, but slipped out of his hand as he threw that one towards home plate.
Yeah, he's asking for a new baseball even.
Count now full to Toller. Can't really afford to put another runner on here with nobody out. Shot towards first, picks it up, throws towards second, throw out, first base. Oh, they call him safe. Nice play by Peyton Gordon, getting the ground ball, letting it loose towards Cotton, covering second. Throws it back. Looked like he was out from this angle. So they get 1 out. The middle runner Second base is now open. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, Coach Grissom going to pay a visit out to the second base umpire who made that call, and of course, ask him if he needs glasses or whatever language managers use. Do you got something in your eye? I don't know what they say, things like that, I'm sure.
Number 15, Campbell Grizzlies.
And there's a conversation between the umpires as well. And the line infield as they discuss what went wrong on that double play opportunity. Which, looked good to me, but we're not officially calling the game.
Now they're going to call him safe. Surprise.
Yeah,
Usually you get some type of call if you don't have the angle and your foot's off the bag, or you see someone where it's clearly like that. But, I mean, that's really their call out there.
Coach Grissom says that's not what he was arguing, was not whether he was safe. And so he's back out on the field talking to the home plate umpire.
Maybe trying to say interference of some sort.
Yeah,
I'm not sure that they're going to even consider that. But anyway,
here
we go.
It puts the thought in their head for later if it occurs again.
So Campbell Krasnowski stepping in, the designated hitter, number 15. Runners at first and third.
Red Hall on deck for the Grizzlies.
Toller at first, Worley at third. Capers gets the sign. First pitch high and outside for a ball. Last time they were in this situation, they tried to steal towards second base, and Brett Hall got picked off at third. So we'll see if he tries to manufacture a run here, if they're going to send him.
Drop that one in.
Yep. Took a little off the curveball, dropped down for a strike. Count now 1-1. Krasnowski struck out swing in the first. Thrower to first. Nobody's going. He gets back in plenty of time. Scoreless game. Bottom of the third inning. One hit for each team. Glenn now has a couple base runners on with one out, 1-1 pitch. Curveball high.
Flores moving in quickly to cover that bunt attempt, but also keeping an eye on the runner at third as he's running.
Count now 2-1. Square into bunt, pops it up. Flores easy out in foul territory.
Because he was moving forward to make the play on the bunt. His momentum just put him right in position to make that easy catch.
2 outs. Brett Hall stepping in. Had a single in the first. Had a couple good plays out in center field tonight.
Here's Brett Hall. He had a base hit his last time up to center field.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss, strike one, Brett.
He was swinging for the fence on that one.
So Capers up early. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. And Hall calls time.
Yeah, Capers taking a little too long for Hall's taste.
Jay Click on deck for the Grizzlies.
A 1 pitch. Swing and a miss.
Man, he is swinging with all his might. But I think you lose a little bit of your focus on making contact when you swing like that.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first and third, so Capers now steps off once the sign's thrown to him again. Ball outside. And call a time here, and Sisson heading out to talk to Capers.
No hurry.
As Hall goes down and talks to the third base coach.
Looks like Coach King going to come out as well.
Now let's all go out.
Coach King used to look a lot bigger on video. Camera throws some weight on you, but he lost so much weight in the last year and a half. I say that out of jealousy.
Yep.
Because it's not easy.
The sun is about down. Don't really see anything on the field anymore, so a couple more minutes and it'll be dropping below the horizon. So Hall now ready. Capers ready. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner's going. Fouled off.
Runner's going to have to come back. Count will stay 1 and 2, though.
So we'll redo the 1-2 pitch. Runner stepping off and going. Ball outside in the dirt. Throw down to third. Back in time.
Well, they could have gotten the runner at first, but
yeah, I think that kind of threw him off a little bit. He wasn't even heading into his windup, and he was just kind of jogging towards second base and threw a ball outside. So the count now 2-2. No force.
Yeah, I don't think
2
Capers
outs.
even saw him.
Ball 3 up high. Getting ready for the payoff pitch from Capers to Hall. And now Hall calls time at the plate.
A little bit of gamesmanship between Hall and Capers.
Curveball hit into center field for a base hit just out of the reach of Wintello. Salazar comes in strong. He gets it. Peyton Gordon cuts it off. So 2 runs come across. Worley scores. Toller scores. And the Grizzlies are up 2-0. Bottom of the 3rd inning.
And that one was tailing towards a moving Wintello, and he threw his body and arm and glove up there, but just out of his reach.
A.J. Click stepping in, the catcher, number 10. Hull getting a pretty big lead over at first. Ball outside to the screen, and Hall will trot down to second base.
Hall trots on down to second base.
Grizzlies up 2-0 early here in the game. Fastball just outside, looked like a pretty good pitch.
Yeah, I would have called that a strike.
So score update at Georgetown. Georgetown 3, Liberty Hill 2, bottom of the fourth. Going to be a good game over there. Two-0 count to A.J. Click. Ball 3 gets past Sisson. So now Hall runs down to third.
Ball trots on down to third base on that pass ball.
Max Kreitz getting up to warm up again in the Lions bullpen.
And even if he's not ready to come in, you'll need to stay warm because it is a cool, crisp evening.
3-0 count to A.J. Click, 2 outs. Ball 4. Gets a walk. Heads down to first base now. Runners at first and third. Jackson Dunaway, number 17, the first baseman, stepping in. Another first and third situation. First pitch fastball for a strike. Runner going. Ball outside. Looked like he got hit.
With the bat.
It's got to have.
Yeah.
Right
that's
on the
what happened.
elbow. Had to have been. He's grabbing his elbow and heading over towards the dugout. Wow.
Yeah, that he may have to come out. We'll have to take a quick break here.
Yeah, why don't we take a quick break and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Glen High School. We're still on a break with a injured player. Yeah. We'll keep it here. Glen is up 2-0.
Danny Hernandez will come in for the Lions.
Should have runners at second and third.
We're going to have a new catcher for the Lions here, number 14, Daniel Hernandez.
So a couple tosses from Capers.
Yeah, you got to warm up the catcher too, especially on a night like tonight where it is crisp.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we had a lot of rain today, and welcome rain at that.
Yeah,
but it definitely cooled it down. Not that it was hot to begin with, but it was getting there, and then that storm front really mellowed the temperatures out.
So getting ready to start play again. Oh, balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at second and third. Dunaway still batting. And he goes down looking. So that'll be it. But the Grizzlies able to put 2 on the board. Leander's got to come back and get some runs. We'll be heading to the top of the 4th inning. Lions down 2-0. You're listening to Chuck Crazy, Mark Sickles on SHN Sports. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Lions baseball. Stepping in, Dylan Capers. Popped up to the second baseman in the first inning.
Here's Dylan Capers leading it off here in the top of the 4th.
We'll see if the Lions can answer that 2-run rally
First pitch low for a ball.
by the Grizzlies.
Monahan still on the mound for Glenn. Done a good job so far. Keeping the Lions scoreless and allowing 1 hit. Fastball for strike. Count now 1-1 to Capers. Curveball inside. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Pretty good eye by Capers because I would have been swinging on that one for sure.
See if Capers can gap one here. Ground ball, foul. Count now 2-2.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Dylan.
2-2 pitch. Inside, ball 3.
It's about time we chase Monaghan's here. We'll start with Capers.
Ball 4 just inside, so Capers will head down to first base with the walk. And now stepping in the third baseman, number 22, Lucas Flores, had that line drive towards center field, caught by Hall over the shoulder.
Yeah, that was an incredible play. Otherwise, the Lions might already be on the board.
Evan Yoder trotting to first base, courtesy runner for Capers.
Damien Stout on deck.
First pitch inside for a ball.
Way inside.
See if Yoder gets a bigger lead here at first. Pitch fouled off.
I didn't see where that one went. I just know it came our direction, but I
Yep,
think it
just
went over us.
outside that fence behind us.
I was just like, don't hit me.
So count now 1-1. Yoder heads back to first with a throw. One pitch. Ground ball foul. Hit and run was on. Yoder had a good jump.
Mm-hmm. He would have been in safely had that had Flores not made contact with that and, just simply whiffed for a strike, but that would have been an out as well. So
1 ball, 2 strikes to Lucas Flores. Yoder getting a bigger lead at first. Shot towards right field, base hit. Yoder's going to stay at second. Good job by Flores, and ball bounces in towards third base. But so now 2 runners on for Leander. Nobody out. Damien Stout stepping in. And this is what the Lions needed after the Grizzlies able to score 2. Got to put something on the board.
yeah, he got to answer. Otherwise, momentum squarely in the Glen dugout, which you don't want when you need to win so badly.
Number 19, the right fielder, getting ready. Flew out to center field his last at-bat. Nobody out, 2 on. Ball inside.
Going to be a visit to the mound by everyone, including the coach.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity for the Lions right now. Coach Grissom can do a lot of things. Let him hit. Try and bunt him over to have runners at second and third with possibly 1 out. I think Danny Hernandez is going to be on deck. But I think he's looking right here for, the best opportunity to score.
Sure, and Stout's been hitting the ball pretty well.
Yeah. This is the second time through the lineup for the Lions.
Should be figuring him out.
Against Monahan. Not bringing tremendous speed. He's had good control and kept him off balance. And Grizzlies' defense has been playing well.
Yeah, that'd make a good good pitcher if your defense plays effectively.
Here in the top of the fourth inning, Glenn up 2-0. 1-0 pitch from Monahan to Stout. Squares around a bunt. Right back to the pitcher. Looks at second. Throws it over to first. So Stout does his job. Moves the runners over to second and third. 1 out. Stepping in, Danny Hernandez.
Hernandez also been hitting the ball well when he's had opportunities. So we'll see if he can take advantage here. Got an RBI practically served up to him here.
No force out. Good speed at third base. So ground ball to second, he'll get in. Ground ball to short, he'll get in. First baseman cheating in a little bit.
Lifted over his head.
First pitch outside for a ball.
Then you're on and you got the RBI. I guess they expect Danny to bunt.
1-0 pitch. Fouled off. Count even at 1. See if Danny from Miami can get a base hit here and score 2. Gap up the middle. They're looking for him to pull. Shot up, right up the middle. It's going to go through for a base hit. Yoder's in. Throw at the plate from Hall. Nope. Gets past the catcher.
Both runners are in.
2 runners in. Good job by Lucas Flores coming in to score as well, but great job by Hernandez doing his job, getting a base hit. 2 RBIs, and he trots down to second base on the throw from center field.
We'll reset then. How about that?
Yep, there we go. New ball game.
Salazar at the plate now with an opportunity to give the Lions the lead.
Aiden grounded out to shortstop last time. Questionable call at first, but they got him.
Yeah, Wilson coming in for the courtesy run for Danny Hernandez as the catcher. Automatic courtesy runner, and why not put someone with the speed of Sean Wilson on the base path with Aiden Salazar at the plate waiting to rip it.
First pitch, swing right down the line, off the third baseman's glove. They're going to sit up. Wilson's going to stay at third, so Aiden with a nice base hit. First base, a good backup by the pitcher. Monahan, as the ball got past the catcher, so been coached well on backups. You rarely see that. Most of the time you don't, but good job getting back. Otherwise, another run would have come in. And Salazar maybe could have been possibly standing on 3.
Yep.
So I got a score update in Georgetown. Top of the 5th inning, Georgetown 6, Liberty Hill 2. So a little bit of offense from Georgetown.
Less from Liberty Hill. We need more.
Langang now batting. The designated hitter, number 16. Fouled off just over the fence by the Lions dugout. Top of the 4th inning. Score tied here 2-2. 1 out, 2 runners on. 0-1 count to Langang. Curveball called for a strike.
Looked like that might have been on that outside corner, but looked a little more outside than a strike.
Count now 0-2. See if they send Salazar here. Yep. Oh, there's a nice hit and run there by Langang. 1 run will come in. Wilson. Salazar got tripped up as he started going back to first. Langang back at third. Now Salazar trots down to third. think Salazar tripped up on the turf there. He was dead in between second and third base.
Coach
Shortstop
Grissom
cut
giving
it
him
off, or second baseman. I would have to
Yeah.
double check who did, but they tried to get the runner at first, and Salazar is now smiling on third base, and he gets over there safely.
Coach Grissom giving him a little bit of business over there about it.
So Hernandez comes in to score. Lions take the lead, 3-2.
Yeah, it looks like the Lions may have chased Monahan here. They may stay with him for a minute.
So, yeah, 3 straight hits for the Lions. Actually, we had a walk, a hit, a sacrifice bunt, then a single, then a single, then a single. So Lions able to see what he's throwing now, and they're putting it in play and getting base hits. So up now 3-2.
The left fielder's coming in to pitch, number 3.
That's Austin Wilson.
And then substituting in left field is going to be number 22 for the Grizzlies, and that's Holden Harris.
So good job by Leander coming back after Glenn put 2 on the board. Leander comes back with 3, and they may add a couple more.
Yeah, I can't really fault Glenn for pulling Monahan at this point, despite a pretty good performance on the mound. The Lions have just figured him out.
Yep.
And they're making good, solid contact and hitting it out of the infield into play as well. So could be a long day if they don't take care of that. Oh, boy, I just got a text from my dentist reminding me I have an 8 a.m. filling.
Nice.
Yeah, love that.
Mm-hmm. So come join us Friday night. Eastview coming to Leander for the Friday night game. If you can't make it, tune in and listen to us and watch us on SHN Sports.
Yeah, the Eastview coach really got me good when we were there, as I was trying to access the press box just to get power, and he was like, we never received notice of a Leander broadcast. Can't let you broadcast. He was just messing with me, though.
So back to the top of the lineup, Caden Wheatley, ground ball to third, and an error on the pitcher. Ball outside in the turf.
Yeah, I'm still going to call it dirt. It's not dirt. But
He's 0 for 2 tonight.
thanks for the reminder by the PA. I'm sure Caden Wheatley thinks.
Shot into left field for a base hit. So Salazar will come in. Langang will head towards second, and Wheatley gets a single and an RBI.
Yeah, they may want to tell the PA not to remind line hitters that they're 0 for 2 because they'll just prove you wrong.
So Lang's at second, Wheatley at first, and now Andrew Buentello stepping in. Still 1 out. Shot towards right field, over the second baseman, in for a base hit. Everyone will be safe. Bases will now be loaded.
Again, the PA reminded a line hitter that they were 0 for 2 on the night, and they just took that first pitch into fair territory.
So Cotton stepping in. Bases loaded, 1 out. Austin Wilson comes set. Here's a pitch. Fouled off. Middle infield playing back. First baseman cheating in a little bit. Another breaking ball high. One ball, one strike to Cotton. A little bit low. Lions can really do some damage this inning if they can keep this up. Ground ball towards third, picks it up, bobbles it. A run will come in. Langang will score. E5.
Lions getting around back. Second round, second go around of the batting order here. This is the second hitter. The second time that he's batted this inning.
Yep, Dylan Capers led off with the walk this inning, and he scored, and now he's up to bat, number 18. Swing and a miss.
Got it all started.
See if Capers can drive one to the fence here.
It's still enough.
Shot, high fly ball to center field. Tagging up. Oh, it falls. They lost it. Lost it in the twilight. So Caden Wheatley will come in and score. We'll have to rule that a hit for Capers because no one was even near the ball. They just lost it.
Yeah, I could see that. He hit it a mile in the sky.
So Capers is at first, and now Evan Yoder going to run for him.
Once again.
Cotton at second. Buentello at third. Lucas Flores had a single his last time. Stepping in, getting ready to hit for the Lions.
Number 22, Lucas Flores.
Score is now 6-2. Shot, foul.
He could have straightened that up just a little bit. That would have hit the foul pole.
Damien Stout on deck.
Still one out. Lions have put 6 across this inning. Curveball way up high.
Yeah, sometimes that curveball looks more like an ephus pitch than a curveball when they release it poorly.
Top of the fourth.
1-1 pitch to Flores. Outside. He's looking right now to just drive something. You got 6 runs, 1 out, bases loaded. Hey,
he wanted
take
that
your
home
cuts.
run on that first pitch.
Yep, take your cuts.
The grand salami.
Swing and a miss.
He was going for it there, too. A little bit out in front of it.
Count now even at 2 to Flores. Oh, and they call strike 3. Looked a little bit outside, but Flores will go down.
Not to mention
looking.
the frame job that was there by the catcher.
And now Damien Stout will step in with 2 outs. Base is still loaded.
Number 19, Damien Stout.
Had a sacrifice bunt last time and a fly out to center field.
Damien's 0 for 1 tonight with the sacrifice.
Breaking ball over for a strike.
That was a pretty good pitch there.
Inside for a ball. Another breaking ball inside. Count 2-1.
2 balls and a strike.
Outside, ball 3.
Ball 3.
Nice count here for Stout
Yep.
with the bases loaded. I mean,
Yeah, if he gets anything close here, he's going to swing. There he goes. Shot to center field, but Hall standing under it.
Should be the 3rd out.
And that is it, but a great inning for Leander. 6 runs come across. Leading 6-2, we'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Listen to Leander Lions Baseball on SHN Sports. We'll be right back.
Lions score 6 runs on 6 hits that inning.
Welcome back. New pitcher for Leander, Max Kreitz, number 10. Getting ready to bat for the Grizzlies, number 14, Ethan Berman. Struck out swinging in the 2nd inning. First pitch, fastball for a strike. Score update between Georgetown and Liberty Hill. Bottom of the 5th inning, 2 outs. Georgetown is up 6-3.
so Liberty Hill moving closer.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 count.
Justin Qureshi on deck.
A little bit low from Kreitz. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. And Berman goes down swinging, first out. Qureshi, the third baseman, number 7, stepping in, had a fly out to the shortstop in the 2nd inning.
Justin popped up the shortstop last time out.
Swing and a miss.
Morley on deck.
Kreitz is bringing it.
Yep. Well, we were up 6-2, throw strikes.
I mean, he's not wasting any time.
Shot towards right field, over the glove. It's a base hit into right field.
Can't do much about that. Good, solid hit. Good effort by Buentello. Nice hops, but just not enough.
And getting ready to hit, shortstop number 2, Logan Worley. He got on with the walk.
Wilson on deck.
Kreitz looking over to Qureshi. First pitch low. Glenn trailing by 4 now. Decent lead at first base. And Worley calls timeout at the plate. Strike by Kreitz. Count 1-1. Glance over at first. Now he throws. Capers now in at first base. Puts the tag down. Back in plenty of time. Fouled off. Count will be 1-2.
1 ball and 2 strikes. To Logan.
Good looking pitch. Strike 3. So Worley will go down looking. That's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, the now pitcher, Austin Wilson.
Yeah, Worley cocked the bat, ready to swing, and then he thought twice about it as the ball just broke over the plate. Great pitch there by Max Kreitz.
2 outs, bottom of the 4th inning. Up high.
Hernandez ready to throw coming out of that stance. You can't really rest thinking, oh, Sisson's not in, because Hernandez will throw it just as quickly and oftentimes just as accurately.
Toss over to first. Called strike. Count now 1-1.
That was a great pitch there by Max Kreitz. Continues to pitch well in relief for the Lions this season.
Turns the square. Puts a bunt down. It's fair. Kreitz picks it up. Nice bunt by Wilson. He's able to get on with the base hit. So now 2 runners on.
Yeah, you couldn't have placed that bunt in a much better place.
Qureshi heads to second base. Wilson at first, and now back to the top of the lineup. Second baseman number 5, Ethan Toller, struck out looking and hit into a fielder's choice in the 3rd. Breaking ball called strike. A little bit high. Count 1-1. Kreitz checking out the runners. 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Max Kreitz Up against the leadoff batter, Ethan Toller. Swing and a miss. Throw down to first base, and that will be it. 3 outs. Good inning by Kreitz. And we will head to the top of the 5th inning. Lions up 6-2. We'll be right back.
Had a couple base hits and he couldn't move across any runs. It's 6-2 after 4.
Test, test. Okay. We had a pop-up on the first one. I don't have any sound in my headset. So Salazar coming to the plate. He's got a base hit earlier. He slaps it to third. Fielded by the third baseman, throw in time for out 2. Okay, that should be it.
He's 1 for 1 tonight.
Lane Gang coming to the plate. Test. Test. Testing 1, 2. We're getting sound. It's just not in our headsets. Not
yeah, we'll
sure
just
why that is.
Keep doing what we're doing.
Test, test. Test, test. Testing.
Pitch outside, now 1-1 to Langing.
Test, test.
Fouled off. Count now goes to 2-2. Wilson still on the mound for the Grizzlies.
There we go. Now we have sound.
At least we can hear ourselves.
Right. I'm pretty sure that the stream could still hear us. So it's probably good that we weren't cursing about audio issues. 2-2 count with 2 outs as the Grizzlies making quick work of the Lions here in the top of the 5th inning. We had a fly out and a ground out. And there's a fly ball to right.
Fly ball out to right field.
And that'll do it.
Ethan Berman makes the play.
So,
3 up and 3 down for the Lions.
yeah, that was a quick inning for the Grizzly reliever. So we'll head to, well, let's go ahead and stay here with the broadcast.
Yeah, let me get a score update while you're touching base on where we are with the runs and hits.
The coming up will be Campbell Krasnowski. He'll be leading off, and he'll be followed by Brett Hall and then A.J. Click. When we open the 5th, Kreitz will remain on the mound for Leander. And now bugs are flying in my hair. You know, whenever you're on the road, it's never as comfortable as when you're at the Diamond.
So we are heading to the bottom of the 6th inning in Georgetown. They are at bat, nobody out. They are still up 6-3 over Liberty Hill.
It's within a striking distance for really scrappy Liberty Hill Panther team. Liberty Hill just recently jumped into 5A last year. Prior to that in 4A, they made a couple of deep runs in baseball, including one to the state championship round.
Yeah, this is a game that Leander is really pulling for the Panthers to put another loss in Georgetown's column.
Sure would be helpful. Kreitz having a visit from Lucas Flores and Dylan Capers, and they cut up a little bit, you know, keep it loose.
Here's Campbell Krasnowski.
So Campbell Krasnowski comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2. He struck out and flew out to third base. Or he was put out by the third baseman. I'm not sure if that was a fly out or not. First pitch delivery, a strike.
Good pitch by Kreitz, taking a little bit off that breaking ball.
Next for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, he had Krasnowski thinking it was going to be much quicker. That one, he heated it back up, but a little bit inside. Looks like they plunked him.
Yep.
Come on. That, if anything, that grazed him, and I don't even know that it did that, but he's certainly going to take the free base.
Here's Brett Hall.
And that'll bring Brett Hall to the plate. He's had 2 singles and was stranded
Click on deck.
at third on his last single, which was in the 3rd inning. The one prior to that was in the 1st, and he got into a rundown for the final out of that inning between 3rd and home. That pitch from Kreitz outside, ball 1. Good work by Hernandez behind the plate to not allow any runners to advance by that pitch getting by him. 1-0 count here to Hall. Kreitz delivers.
Shot towards left.
Left. It's going to tail foul, though. We couldn't really get you an angle of that one with our current camera set up, but believe me, when it jumped off the bat, it looked like it might be a home run. But instead, it dies and tails foul right near the base of the wall. So instead, it's just a really long strike. It's a 1-1 count now, and Hall's going to go pay a visit to his head coach at third base as they discuss what they see and, you know, what they can try to take advantage of with Kreitz. So Hall and the Grizzlies down 4 to the Lions here. They have a runner on, nobody out. After making pretty quick work of the Lion offense in the last half inning. Kreitz winds, delivers the 1-1. I don't know how that's a ball, but it is called such. 2-1 count. I'd like to see a double play ball here. Kreitz glancing at first a couple of times. Wines delivers. Bunt attempt. I'm going to call that a strike.
Yeah, just kind of stabbed at it instead of making contact, kind of jabbed and stabbed at it.
Yeah, you can't do that. Even if it's outside, they'll call that a strike every time. 2-2 count, nobody out. Kreitz glancing at first. Quick throw there, not in time. Good tag there from Dylan Capers. Two balls, two strikes, no outs. Runner on first. Kreitz, long look at first. Starts his windup, delivers, fouled back into the netting. Is now a 3-ball, 2-strike count. Hall will dig back in. No. It's a 2-2 count, rather. Here's the pitch from Kreitz. High. It is a 3-2 count now.
3 balls and 2 strikes to Brent.
Long glance at first. Kreitz. Winds, delivers.
Oh, good-looking pitch, but ball 4.
Yeah, they're going to say he walked him. I'm not so sure about that, but called that, so it is.
Here's A.J. Click.
A.J. Click will come to the plate with 2 runners on and nobody out. Click has walked twice this evening, and he's been stranded at first both times.
Georgetown just put another run across in the bottom of the 6th, now leading 7-3 with 2 outs and a runner on.
Got a timeout by Click here as he'll step out of the batter's box. Kreitz glances back at second. Wines delivers home. Fouled out at play by A.J. Click for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Kreitz glances back. At second, delivers. Ball, double play potential. And there is, no, they're going to say they pulled him off the bag, but they got one of them at second. So there'll be runners on the corners with 1 out.
Coach Grissom appealing that.
Yeah, he should, because it looked like a good play to me. The home plate umpire is going to have a conversation with the second base umpire, but we generally, even if it's pretty close, we generally don't see them overturned. We'll see a likely signal here momentarily. And if it's in favor of Leander and it is an out, we'll have another delay as the Glen coach will come out and have his piece. And they're going to say he is safe.
So Coach Grissom's going to come out and want an explanation. I guess they were looking at a possible interference there, and I think he's saying he went under him. That's kind of the hand signal I can see from the umpire out there.
We got it on tape if they want to look at it. So Jackson Dunaway will come to the plate. He's struck out twice, once swinging and once looking.
So now heading to the top of the 7th inning in Georgetown. Georgetown still up 7-3, so this will be the last at bats for Liberty Hill.
Long glance at first. Kreitz will step off the rubber. Kreitz winds, delivers. Big swing and a miss by Dunaway.
Ethan Berman on deck for the Grizzlies.
Dunaway will step back in. 0-1 count. Quick throw to first from Kreitz. Not in time. No 1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and a throw from Hernandez. Not in time. Cut off by Buentello just to check if the runner at third was going to try to advance, and that's Krasnowski. It is now an 0-2 count to Jackson Dunaway. Runners at second and third, the double play no longer available, or at least the traditional one. Pitch low. It is a 1-2 count. Pretty good crowd out here for senior night at Glenn High School. Good Leander turnout as well. Not much of a drive down Baghdad to get here. 1-2 pitch. It's going to go 2 second. That will drive in 1 run on the sacrifice. So Krasnowski comes across for a Glenn run. Dunaway will be at first on the fielder's choice.
That's the 3rd run for the Grizzlies. Now 6-3.
Or no, he won't be at first.
2 down.
That's an out on the fielder's choice.
1 out, top of the 7th inning at Georgetown, still up 7-3, no runners on.
2 outs here with Ethan Berman at the plate. First pitch from Kreitz, a ball. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Still 6-3. Lions on top.
Good pitch by Kreitz.
Yep. Even the count with that one. At 1.
Ball and a strike. Batter.
There's the 1-1. Swing and a miss from Berman. And he's down a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll pay a visit to his coach over at third base. He's also grabbing his shoulder a little bit, like that swing put a little bit too much shoulder in it, I guess. Swing for the fence, sometimes that happens when you don't make contact.
Yeah.
It can cause you to be a little bit sore. The Lions have a ball and 2 strikes here, 2 outs. They lead 6-3. The Lions have 6 runs on 8 hits with no errors.
Yeah, take a little bit of time here trying to get Kreitz out of his rhythm. Glenn's got to get some more runs here, running out of innings. So now 2 outs in the top of the 7th in Georgetown.
Still 7-3.
7-3.
Any runners on?
No runners on.
Well, I watched the Rangers lose a World Series with 1 strike from winning, so it's never over. That's the thing about baseball. There's not a clock. You got to get 27, well, in this case, 21 batters out.
Oh, good-looking pitch by Kreitz.
Called a ball, though. It's a 2-2 count with 2 outs. Runner 90 feet away. Here's the pitch from Kreitz. We got that one lifted to shallow center. Salazar under it easily for the third out. So we'll go to the top of the 6th inning. Coming up for the Lions will be Caden Wheatley and then Andrew Buentello, followed by Jaron Cotton. Stay with us here on SHN Sports, your home for Lion baseball. We'll be right back.
Here's Caden Wheatley leading it off here in the top of the 6th. Caden's 1 for 3 tonight.
Welcome back. We're having a little bit of audio difficulty tonight. We apologize for that. Hopefully no eardrums were burst out by that. We got an 0-1 count here.
He's 1 for 3 tonight.
Wilson on the mound for the Grizzlies. And Buentello at the plate for Leander.
He's going. Base hit towards center field. It's in.
Runner was waiting on the pitch.
And he's safe. Great job of base running by Wheatley, getting a great jump at first, base hit to center field, and able to slide in head first, safe at third. So runners at first and third now. And I have a final score in Georgetown.
No, that's too soon.
Game is over. Georgetown beats Liberty Hills 7-3.
Well, the Lions will still need to win out just for pride, if nothing else. There are runners on the corners here with no outs. Cotton at the plate. He'll foul off the first delivery from Austin Wilson. Cotton had a single in his first plate appearance. He flew out to right field and got on with an E5 in his third appearance. He takes a strike there. It's an 0-2 count to Jaron. Here's the windup in the pitch. It's high.
Ball and 2 strikes.
Cotton lays off, and it's a 1-2 count.
Going.
Wintello in time as they cut the throw off, hoping that Wheatley would have taken off from third, but Lions not fooled by that. Now there'll be runners, both runners in scoring position with a 1-2 count. Nobody out. Jaron Cotton looking to get some RBIs here. Pitch outside the count even now.
2 strikes.
2-2 to number 2. We'll see if he can do something with this pitch from Austin Wilson. He delivers, and it's a base knock, maybe. And it, oh, what a play by the right fielder. There's a tag up as the sacrifice in effect, as Wheatley will come in to add a run for the Lions. Buentella will advance to third, and sac fly by Wheatley, or I'm sorry, by Cotton will score Wheatley, but that'll be out 1.
Pushed across another run to make it 7-3 here on that nice play by the right fielder.
7-3 sounds like a familiar score you just announced.
Yep.
Here's Dylan Capers.
I think Caver's going to give it a rip here.
1 for 2 tonight with a base hit.
Yeah, he's due. He had a single in his last at bat. He flew out and walked in his other 2 plate appearances. Takes a ball on the first pitch delivery from Austin Wilson. Wilson winds, delivers. Capers with a high fly ball. It's going to hit the press box, or close to it, not quite. It's a 1-1 count to Capers. Yeah, that can be a little scary when you don't have a glove. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Breaks across the plate with that curveball for strike 2.
Ball and 2 strikes. to
Oh,
Capers.
2-2 rather, I'm sorry. Wilson winds, delivers the 2-2. It's in the dirt. Buentello's coming home, and he'll be in safely. Tough to slide on that turf, it looks like.
Looks like he may have a cramp or something as he slid in and kind of slowed down.
Yeah, the turf slowed him down. You're used to sliding in sand if you're playing at the diamond regularly, and then you get on this turf in infield, and yeah, he's grabbing his knee. I think it jammed his knee in when he went into his slide. His cleat grabbed the turf, and Lions may have suffered another injury here. 2-2
2
count
balls and 2 strikes to Capers.
with 1 out. Now nobody on. Fly ball, and it's way up in the atmosphere.
Up.
Shallow left. Shortstop able to make the play.
Shortstop makes the play for the second out.
So that'll be the second out in the line half of the 6th inning, bringing Lucas Flores to the plate.
Here's Lucas Flores.
Flores he flew out in his first plate appearance. He got a single and scored a run in his second plate appearance, and he struck out looking. I know he was dissatisfied with the call on that third strike in his last at bat as he walked very slowly to the dugout, muttering under his breath.
So it looks like the coach is heading out to talk to Wilson.
You know, the Lions have been able to push their lead out in this half inning.
Looks like we're going to have a new pitcher. Let's see if we can get his number.
Treadmeyer. That's going to be number 9, Joseph Treadmeyer. So he'll come in. He's a lefty. Pretty good sized kid.
Yeah, it turned into a nice evening. The wind seemed to have died down.
Yeah, it's still a little bit chilly. I wish I would have worn a
you
hoodie.
and your short pants out here tonight.
Well, you know, when you work from home and it's, even though it rained today, it was moderately warm for most of the day. So, you know, even if you have a meeting, all you have to do is put a knit shirt on. You can still wear your shorts. Just don't stand up on the Zoom call. Actually, we do a lot of our meetings by Microsoft Teams, but a few by Zoom. But yeah, I do regret not putting my jeans on.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I mean, essentially, earlier this week, my truck decided to drop its antifreeze onto the driveway, and so now I have to have a mechanic come out and take a look at it. We use a mobile mechanic. I'm not going to give him your name because he's not supporting Lion baseball. He's a good guy, good company. He comes to your house and you know, fixes those things that you just don't want to get on the ground and deal with yourself. So, I mean, I could probably fix it, but I don't want to have to replace a radiator, you know. And if it's a hose, I don't want to get under it.
Yeah,
so.
It's nice when they can come out and do it at your place. Have to worry about getting a tow truck or anything like that and having the vehicle away for a period of time. They come out, fix it, and move on.
That's exactly right. And it's that day generally. I've used that service multiple times, and only once did it take longer than a day. And it was because there was a part that had to be shipped. So it's a good concept, though, a mobile mechanic.
Yep.
So Treadmeyer will wind and deliver his first pitch to Flores, and Lucas Flores will take that ball. It's a 1-0 count. Treadmeyer winds, delivers. It's outside and low. Now 2-0 to Flores. 2 outs, nobody on here. Top of the 6th inning. Here's a pitch and defensive swing from Flores. Fouls that off. It's more of a just as he turned his head to avoid getting hit, the bat leaned forward and ball caught it. 2-1. Treadmeyer winds, delivers the 2-1. Nice breaking pitch for strike 2. That one, after the one before where Flores had to, defend himself basically, he thought that one was coming in that same spot, and it just broke across the plate. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to number 22. Pitch low, the count full now to Flores. Lions on top, 8-3 here. Payoff pitch from Treadmeyer. And Flores is on with a walk. So Flores on the base path for the second time today. He scored a run when he had a single in his second at bat in the 4th. Coming to the plate is going to be Damien Stout, number 19.
Here's Damien Stout.
Here's a pitch. It's low.
Damien's 0 for 2 tonight.
Stout had a sacrifice in the third and 2 flyouts.
Daniel Hernandez on deck for the Lions.
1 ball, no strikes. Treadmeyer winds, delivers. Called strike.
He's having some problems on the mound out there with his shoes. He keeps slipping.
You know, it's the only part of the field that has actual dirt is the mound. Here's the 1-1 pitch. It's in the dirt or turf or whatever. Count now 2 balls and a strike. Flores at first. Here's the pitch from Treadmeyer. It's low. And Stout has him a 3-1 count with a runner on first. Let's see what he can do with this pitch. He'll take a ball. And the Lions will have 2 runners on here with 2 outs. 1 at first, 1 at second. Coming to the plate is going to be Danny Hernandez. He had to throw his shin guards off.
Mm-hmm.
That's why there's a little bit of a delay of him getting to the plate.
He's 1 for 2 tonight.
Yeah, Hernandez had a single and scored a run. He also flew out in his second at bat. A little bit of a lead from Flores. High fly ball from Hernandez.
Up on the infield.
It's in the infield and it's dropped. Run will score.
Yeah, I think they're going to call interference on the runner touching the shortstop,
Unfortunately.
Worley, as he was getting ready to catch the ball, so that will do it.
So we'll get to the bottom of the 6th here in a moment. We got Justin Qureshi, Logan Worley, and Austin Wilson coming to the plate. We're going to stay with the broadcast here. May 19th, Mark and I, if Mark's available. It's so far out, I think you said you might be.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
Me too. But it's going to be the Line spring football game. We're going to bring you that broadcast. So you'll get to see some football here in about a month. A little bit less than a month, about 3 weeks away. But it should be fun.
Hope we get a roster with true numbers so we can actually call the right players.
Yeah, I caught a little clip from my Facebook memories, and I noticed that we were covering it. We were out on the surface of the track while they were playing, and I hear us going, "Who's playing quarterback?" So. I didn't, I heard it. I kind of took a quick look at it. I didn't even bother to see what year it was. So, it could have been more than a year ago. But should be exciting. Always fun to have baseball.
Looks like we may have some substitutions here. Looks like Yoder is in at second base. Trying to see if we can get some faces here. Some numbers.
Yeah, they did a pretty much wholesale changes. Wheatley's still out in the outfield. Looks like he's in left. Capers is still at first, but that is Yoder at second. Looks like Cotton is still at short, but we do have a new third baseman. And that is going to be, let's see, Thomas Fowler at third. Hit to Cotton at short. He makes the play, and the 6-3 is Qureshi. Had a lot of speed moving down the line, but nice job by Cotton to get in front of that, field it, and make a nice throw without hesitation. That'll bring Logan Worley, the shortstop, to the plate. He walked and scored a run in the third, and then he struck out looking in his next at bat. First pitch delivery from Kreitz, a ball. Kreitz pitching long relief tonight, but he's started for the Lions as well, so this is no problem for him to throw a lot of pitches. Big cut there from Worley. It's a 1-1 count.
Here's Logan Worley. the
Yeah,
shortstop.
it looks like the Lions' chances for the postseason are gone with the Georgetown victory over Liberty Hill tonight. But still another game on Friday after tonight.
Senior night.
Yeah, and we hope everybody will come out and celebrate this team. They battled all season long, and if it wasn't for a couple of bad calls and bad breaks, they would be in the mix right now. It's a 2-2 count.
Very competitive district.
Yeah, dropping the game to Marble Falls really hurt the Lions. But, even the teams at the bottom of the district, Glenn only has 3 wins, and Eastview's going to come in with just a handful of district wins as well. But those are very competitive clubs. And if you don't have your best game, they can beat you. That one fouled off. Still a 2-2 count to Worley. Or a full count, rather, a 3-2 count. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Timeout called by Worley. Max Kreitz winds, delivers the payoff, and he walks Worley.
Yeah, definitely come out Friday night or tune in. We'll be doing the senior night celebration.
Yeah, hopefully they'll give us an idea of when it's scheduled, and we can make sure that we're set up in time.
Yep.
And have our audio all in check. So Wilson, the relief pitcher, comes to the plate. I don't know how that's not a strike, but it's a 1-0 count. Wilson walked, and he bunted a single in his second at bat. A pitch high. Two balls, no strikes, 1 out, runner on first. Kreitz will turn and throw to first, not in time.
And on Thursday, everyone needs to make a trip out to Marble Falls. The Leander High School softball team is playing Thursday against Bernie Champion in Marble Falls. So, hey, get in your car, drive out to Marble Falls, support the softball team. They've had an outstanding year.
Is that the first round by district?
I believe so.
2-1 pitch, called strike. Yeah, that's a good club there, that Leander softball team, and they'll be losing some seniors this season that carried them for a few years. Outside, hit foul. The count remained 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kreitz will step off the mound. Wilson will step out of the box. They'll both reset. Long glance at first from Kreitz. Here's the 2-2 delivery. We got a fly ball that's going to tail into foul territory. Hustling over there was
Stout.
He couldn't quite get there. So the count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hopefully he didn't. Also, looks like he got a little rug burn is all. Easy for me to say. I'd be hurt from sprinting like he just did. 2-2 count with 1 out. Here's the pitch. We got a fly ball to shallow center. Center fielder there. Salazar. That's out 2.
Yeah, nice job by Salazar coming in on a full sprint and not running into Cotton at second. Called him off as he should be doing. Cotton bailed out, and Salazar made the play.
Yeah, Cotton was good effort to get out there and hustle, but, you know, he would have had to make the over-the-shoulder basket catch, which we saw earlier tonight. Those aren't easy. And so, obviously, Salazar, a great defensive outfielder for Leander. You'll respect his calling you off. 1-0 count to Ethan Toller. Toller struck out twice and grounded into a fielder's choice. He was able to get on that fielder's choice. He eventually scored a run. 2-0 count to him. Toller will dig back in. Here's the 2-0. Called strike. Two-one pitch. Swing and a miss. It's going to get to the backstop, which will advance Worley to second. So we have 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second.
Worley advances on a pass ball.
Kreitz glances back at second, delivers home. There's the fly ball. It's in the infield. And Wintello there for the fly out and the third out. So we will head to, we'll go ahead and still stay here with the broadcast. We'll head to the top of the 7th inning coming up for the Lions, except for potential pinch hitters will be Danny Hernandez. He'll be followed by Aiden Salazar and then Chance Langang. So you said that it's Bernie Champion versus the Lady Lions.
Yep, out at Marble Falls.
At Marble. So that's only about a 40-minute drive, 45-minute drive from Leander High School.
Yeah.
So no reason to not go if you can make it out there. And you said that was on what night?
That is Thursday night.
This Thursday.
This Thursday.
So before the Lion baseball season ends, there'll be a first-round baseball. Is it a game or a 3-game series?
Softball. I'll have to double-check on that. Not sure.
Yeah, it seems like they play at least 3, though, right?
Usually, I think it may be the option like in baseball if both of them decide to have a 1 game, but that could be completely wrong. I could be talking and not know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So we'll just say they're playing Thursday.
Right.
We don't have a score time right now, but I'm assuming it's probably 6:30, 7 o'clock out there.
They usually get started a little bit earlier than baseball, but
since it's a playoff game and teams are traveling, not sure.
Who knows? And you know, Bernie is about halfway between. Marble Falls is about halfway between Leander and Bernie, so probably a pretty good neutral site. We've got a pinch hitter coming to the plate for the Lions, and it is, let me see here, I've got my roster. That's going to be number 9, Sam Pangerelli.
Damien Stout.
So Sam Pangerelli coming to the plate. So he'll face Treadmeyer. First pitch, a ball.
And I have an update for on the softball game, Chuck. It is Thursday at 6 o'clock.
They usually get off a little earlier.
Yep, 6 o'clock.
It's just a single game then. Well, that doesn't mean that they won't play again on Friday and Saturday. I don't know. Swing and a miss from Pangerelli. A 1-1 count.
One ball, one strike to Sam.
I know I'm picking Leander in any one-game matchup. You know, Lady Lions went all the way to the quarterfinals and last season. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss from Pangerelli. It's now 2-2. Here's the throw, and they get Pangerelli looking.
Pretty good curveball there, breaking almost straight down.
That'll bring Chance Langang to the plate.
First out of the inning. Here's number 16. Chance Langang.
And following Langang, we'll be back to the top of the order. We'll see if some substitutions are made. Looks like we do have one coming up.
Chance 1 for 2 tonight with a base hit.
Langang takes the ball. Chase Rowland is who's going to come up next. So there will be a pinch hitter. That pitch outside. Langang up 2-0. Treadmeyer with a long windup, delivers. Get by A.J. Click, and it's a 3-0 count. Langang walked in his first appearance and was stranded at second. He'll walk again. He had a single and he flew out. He scored a run.
Ball 4. Chance across down there at first base.
And so Chase Rowland will come to the plate.
Looks like we got a pinch hitter here at number 25. Chase
And then Evan
Rowland.
Yoder is on deck to come in and hit for Buentello. Rowland ready to go. Treadmeyer delivers, called strike. Langang getting a moderate lead. They'll throw his way.
Yep.
It'll get by him and into the fence, and Langang will advance to second. Easily.
Runner advances down to second base on that wild throw to first.
The Lions with 10 hits tonight.
Yeah, did most of their damage in that fourth inning.
We're going to have a timeout. Click will pay a visit to Treadmeyer. Rowland waiting on his opportunity here with a runner in scoring position.
Leander baseball team has a lot of seniors on it, so this senior night may be a little bit fun with all of those out there.
It'll certainly be
Getting
emotional.
their recognition for all the work that they put in here.
A lot of contributors to that district championship squad last season on this team. Pretty good run this year as well. Swing and a miss from Rowland. It's a ball and 2 strikes now with 1 out. Here's the pitch. Nice
another good curveball.
Yeah, not much you can do about that one.
Called third strike. That's 2 down.
So that'll bring to the plate Evan Yoder.
Mr. Energy.
There's another pinch hitter, number 3. Evan
Yoder had some courtesy run duty for Dylan Capers, and then he's been in the field the last couple of innings. First pitch to Yoder inside. One 1-0. It's outside. 2-0. The wind up and delivery from Treadway. Swing and a miss from Yoder. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls and a strike to Yoder. 2 down here in the top of the 7th.
Glance back at second. The wind and deliver is now a 3-1 count to Evan Yoder. Here's the pitch. Fly ball
Fly ball is
to mid-center,
That ball should be
fielded, and that'll be the end of the Lion half of the 7th. They don't add any runs here in the 7th. We'll head to the bottom of the 7th with Campbell, Krasnowski, Brett Hall, and A.J. Click due up for the Glen Grizzlies.
still 8-3. Leander.
There's a lot of seniors
Yeah,
on this
quite a
list.
bit. We may just kind of run down some of those names right now because
Sure.
I'm sure we'll be going over that Friday as well.
Got Sean Wilson. We've seen him tonight. Line outfielder, Jaron Cotton. Line shortstop for the majority of this season. Evan Yoder, we just saw him at the plate. Thomas Fowler is not a senior. Let me skip over him. Andrew Buentello, the line second baseman for the last couple of seasons, a senior. Nate Seaman, we've seen him in right field throughout the year. Sam Pangerelli, we saw him earlier tonight. Caden Wheatley's led off for the Lions throughout the season. J.J. Williams, Tristan Cortez, Danny Hernandez, Chance Langang, Dylan Capers, Gabe Millard, Caden Sisson, the line catcher, Lucas Flores there at third base, then we have Roland. That is a big list of seniors. So, you know, this varsity is only looking at
Here's Campbell, Chris
10 returners. So Campbell, Krasnowski at the plate. He takes a strike on that first pitch from Kreitz. The 0-1 called strike on the outside corner. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the windup and the pitch. Hammered to right field, but it's mid-right field, handled by Damien Stout for the first out. Going to bring Brett Hall to the plate. Hall has had a couple of singles and a fielder's hit into a fielder's choice, so he's making good contact with the baseball. First pitch from Kreitz, fouled out of play behind us.
A.J. Click on deck.
No balls, 1 strike, 1 out, no one on. Lines on top, 8-3. Swing and a miss. Now 0-2 to Brett Hall. Kreitz left one inside a little low. Hall lays off of it. The count's a ball and 2 strikes now. Kreitz quickly delivers the 1-2. Hammered too short. Knocked down by Cotton, but it will be a base hit for Brett Hall.
Nice stop by the shortstop, but he couldn't throw Brett out.
So that'll bring A.J. Click to the plate.
That's Brett's third hit tonight. Go along with a walk. Here's A.J. Click.
So Click, the catcher, comes to the plate. He's walked a couple of times, and he got on a fielder's choice. Fouls that delivery out of play. Oh, 1 count to Click. Kreitz keeping an eye on Hall over at first. He'll wind deliver.
Good pitch by Kreitz.
He had a partial swing from Click, but he was able to check it.
Couple more outs here, and Leander can go home with the win. Leading by 5, but runner on and 1 out.
Ball and a strike here. Kreitz winds, delivers. Hall going. Throw from Hernandez, not in time.
Stolen base by Hall.
So Hall will be in scoring position here with a ball and 2 strikes. Kreitz winds, delivers home. That's going to be a foul ball. Called foul. The announcer's calling it a base hit before the umpire does.
I think he was calling it a hit before it even hit the ground out there.
Ball and 2 strikes instead to A.J. Click.
I forgot my glasses.
At least he admitted the mistake. 1-2 count. 1 out. Here's the pitch. That's outside. The count will even up. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Click will dig back in. Fouled out of play. It's 2-2 count here to Click. Hammered to center. On his horse is Salazar, and he makes the play. Another over-the-shoulder basket catch tonight, this time from the Lions center fielder for out 2.
Yeah, great job by Salazar jumping on that as soon as it was hit. That was a nice shot out there to right center field, and Salazar just sprinting back to his back left and able to catch that one easily.
Yeah, you see why he's in center field when you see plays like that. That's just great defense right there. Here's the pitch. It's low.
Ethan Berman on deck.
1-0. Called strike. That'll even the count up. Runner at third. Hall trying to distract Kreitz. Pitch a little bit low. That looked like a pretty good strike to me, but it's going to be a 2-1 count instead. Here's the pitch. Just missing on the inside there. It's a 3-1 count. Kreitz winds, delivers.
There you
Gets
go.
one there to run it full on a called strike.
Counts full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 2 down here in the bottom of the
So
7th.
Dunaway versus Kreitz here with a payoff pitch. He's choked up on the bat. Here's the pitch.
Oh,
It's a ball.
just inside.
That'll bring to the plate now
Takes a walk.
Ethan Berman.
Ethan Berman, the batter, he's 0 for 3 tonight.
So Berman will face Kreitz here. He'll have runners on the corners with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Caught a piece of it. Fouled back. It's an 0-1 count. Kreitz winds, delivers the 0-1. It's a little bit low.
Oh, that was a nice looking pitch.
Got a 1-1 count here with 2 outs. Runners on the corners. Here's the windup and pitch. It's hammered to the shortstop, handled by Cotton, and the out's there, and the Lions win. Want to remind everyone to be kind to your neighbors because you never know what somebody's going through. And want to ask you to go on ahead and, if you can, make it out to Marble Falls on Thursday. If not, the Lions will have their game on Friday against the Eastview Patriots. We ask that you'll come out to that one.
Yep, final score tonight, Leander 8, Glenn 3. Thanks for tuning in.
Yep. For Mark Sickles, I'm Chuck Tracy. Good night, Lions. We'll see you on the next broadcast.